Hi and welcome along to the best of enemies with my man Expressions. And you know what, Expressions, before we even start, I want to send a, message going out to Jamal Edwards. I know that, you like me, you knew him. Really sad news of him passing away last week. And he's a massive Chelsea fan, and I've said it on a couple of streams that I've done already that I remember the last time I saw him, we were having a lot of banter, as me and you always do, you know what I mean? We was having a lot of banter about Arsenal and Chelsea and that, and really, really sad that he passed away. It was really nice that Chelsea did that tribute to him on 100%. 31 minutes and all the fans, so well done Chelsea for that, but sad news, so, RIP to Jamal. He 100%. Did so much for the grime industry, the rap industry in the UK, and just for youngsters in general.
Yeah, he's the same age as me, you know what I mean? Like I went to school, me and him used to get on the same bus because I went to Twyford, he went Acton High, we're literally next door to each other and that, so we met on the bus, innit, yeah. And then obviously I've known him ever since then, and like I've just seen stages of each other's lives and that, and it's just good to see, like he got his flowers while he was alive, innit? He got the MBE, he got the vigil, the mural. Do you know what I mean? Like it's good to see, like, because obviously it is a tragedy, 100%, and obviously I hope his mum, his sister, and everyone's all right. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But well, as can be, but at the same time, there are a lot of people that leave and they don't get their flowers. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like they're celebrated when they die, but I believe he was celebrated when he was alive, and he was celebrated even more when he passed, in it. So shout out everyone that's been doing all your tributes and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just one of them times, bro.
Yeah. So. Commiserations. And of course, later on, we're going to be talking about Chelsea taking on Liverpool, of course, in the Carabao Cup Final.
We might as well just talk about that now.
That could have been us. No, I've got something else to talk about first. Yeah, you get that hood back up. Because you know what? At the start of this week, you probably thought to yourself, I'm going to be coming in here and I'm going to be giving it to Robbie, and I'm going to be lording it up about how we went away.
First, I don't know what lording means, so no, that wasn't me.
How we went away to Manchester City and got a glorious win. However, as Tottenham always do, right? That's what they call you lot Spursy, right? You then go to Burnley and get defeated. And on top of that, as I said, I was sort of saying this to you off here, I was going to text you, right? And cuss you off, but I thought I better keep it down until we have our game against Wolves, because that's a tricky game. But of course, in the last minute, we got a win in that game as well, and I know you was hoping, but he didn't get it.
I didn't watch that game.
Yeah. Hey, I've got a present for you, man. I've got a present, man. Yeah, man.
Why did I think that was a portrait of me? Like, I actually thought man got me a new picture, there was a little hope in me, and man's giving me that.
Hey, you know what else as well?
Beef and Rice FC, Grant Mitchell Football Club,
man.
I don't want a Corona, blood. Huh? You get me with your coughing. I've already got Corona in this stream with your constant coughing.
I know you're drinking.
You know what I mean?
I know you're drinking your water.
Nah, man, I'm fuming, blood. I'm fuming, fam. I've had enough, Robbie, blood. I've had enough, bruv. I'm telling you, man.
I'm having a beer, man.
This is crazy. You can have a beer, blood.
Time to celebrate, man.
Yeah, you can celebrate, fam.
14 years since Tottenham won a trophy was this week.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah.
Tastes better than tears. What happened, man? And do you know what? The other thing I've got to say, your manager, man, what's up with Conte? No, all seriousness now, I want to find out from you. Do you support when he's coming out and saying these things?
Robbie, I'll tell you this, yeah? Antonio Conte is behaving not like a leader, he's behaving like a YouTuber. He's behaving like me, innit? He's reacting. No, don't get me wrong. Hear me out. I'm not saying that I disagree with it. Because you know why? Because it's about damn time. We've gone through man after man after man, fam, like Kim Kardashian, blood. That is all we're doing. Going through man after man after man. And it's like we want a yes man. You get me, fam? Know your place, blood. If we don't want to win anything, if all Levy wants to do is transform the area of Tottenham, yeah? If all he wants to do is put in hotels, then we're there. And lower the knife crime and that, yeah, when man are getting chefed up anyway, blood. Do you know what I mean? If that's all he wants to do, then just focus on that. Tell us that we don't want to win anything, innit? If all you wanted to do was build a big off stadium with a skywalk, blood, if I'm afraid of heights, blood, I'm not ever going on that. Do you know them way there, fam? If all you want to do is renovate the area, then you just let us know that, blood. Because that's pretty much what it is, innit? Because when we could have won something, he could have backed the team and he didn't do it, innit? I understand. I threw Mourinho under the bus. I threw Nuno under the bus. This, that and the other, yeah? But them man weren't coming out. People were saying to me, expressions. If Mourinho came out and said what Conte did, you would have thrown him out. No, I wouldn't. Every time Mourinho came out and spoke from his heart, yeah, wasn't I always on here saying, you know what? I like to hear the realness of Jose Mourinho. Did I not always say that, blood? It's about damn time that we hear exactly what's going on, innit? Yeah, I understand, yeah. Conte's methods may not bring up the dressing room and stuff like that, yeah? But it's about damn time that we know what time it is. He said it perfectly, blood. Do you know what I mean? The problem with Tottenham is that man want to buy for the future. You get me, fam? They don't want to buy for the right now, blood. We're living in a sci-fi film, blood. We want to buy for a future we're never going to have. Do you know what I mean? And all these teams around us are buying Hollywood blockbusters, fam. Do you understand? That's why Chelsea are winning all of these things, blood. That's why players can just be winning. Even Leicester winning FA Cup, Charity Shield. Look at the team. They're buying players. Tillemans, things like that. What are we doing, fam? What are we doing, blood?
Mind you.
No, mind you nothing, blood. Do you get me, fam? It shouldn't be AIA. We should have Old People's Home sponsor, blood. Because man don't want to refresh nothing, blood. Man are trying to make up for the mistakes that they made like in the last few years, blood, but it's too late like One Republic, fam. I'm telling you, blood, all I gotta say is that they don't really care about us. I say it every week, fam. Michael Jackson coined it, blood. He wrote that with Daniel Levy in the booth. I'm telling you, blood, it's ridiculous.
No, but you
fam.
know what?
Enough.
This is one thing though, right? I hear you on that, right? I hear you on that. But what I look at with Conte is, you came in. You didn't come in at the start of the season, so you had like the summer pre-season, you had a choice of players to buy. You came in already into the problem, right? Because you came in to replace Nuno Espirito Santo, who was sacked. You came in. So when you came in, you already know what you've got.
He said it though.
Hold on.
We had a window.
You know what you've got.
We had a window.
You get to January, it was him who got rid of certain players like Ndombele and moved them all on and that, right? You brought in a couple of players. You got rid of, Lo Celso and that.
Big man.
Right, but the thing is, right, he's going to know. In January, as I found out with Arsenal, as all teams know, in January, it's really difficult to buy the players that you're going to really, really want. That won't happen till the summer. And Conte will know that. So in the meantime, get the best out of the players that you've got. It seems to me with him that he just keeps blaming everybody else.
What's to say? We know Conte wanted a certain amount of players in it, yeah? Tottenham messed that up, blood. Man, know he wanted.
But how many? They tried, didn't it?
Yeah, they tried, innit?
They tried to get that Diaz.
Don't get me wrong.
Listen,
Conte said,
Diaz,
hold on,
come on.
wait. Forget Diaz, innit? Because he chose Liverpool, innit? Forget Diaz.
Well, you can't
Forget Diaz, blood.
That's
Forget
not
Diaz,
Levy's
blood.
fault.
But yeah, Conte says, as blatantly said, yeah, right, boom. These man don't want to play for the team, pretty much. Yeah, these man that he's pretty much let go. He ain't saying get rid of them now. He's saying that these are the ones that need to go. It's probably easier for Tottenham to get rid of these players, yeah. Because look at the way that they forced Giovanni Lo Celso to Villarreal and that. Yeah, look how it was just forced out. It was easier for them to get rid of players than to get ones in, innit, blood? But why get rid of 4 and then bring in 2, like when we were already weak, blood? Do you get me, fam? I got a C in maths, blood. My maths ain't the greatest, blood. Do you know them way there? But I know that's a fuckery, blood. Do you know them way there? Nah, Robbie, fam. It's a fuckery, fam. All them man care about is the city of Tottenham, blood. Renovations, fam. You know them way there. They don't care about the club, blood. Because if they do, then man wouldn't be boasting about training grounds, about research facilities, blood. Do you know them way there? Man will be boasting about what we've won. You understand?
Yeah, well, listen, I hear you on that, but I just think that Conte now, he's got to start taking...
What? Let me tell you.
He needs to start taking more responsibility.
Before anyone thinks, yeah, you know what? Like, it's about time. It's about time I light up Daniel Levy, Joe Lewis, Enoch and them. You man probably don't even know who I'm talking about because I don't say their names, innit, blood? But it's the owners, fam. It's about time I light them up, fam. The Varley settings, blood. Bonfire night, fam. You know them way there. Conte, let me tell you one thing about Conte. I don't agree with the fact that you're going 5 at the back against Burnley. You go 5 at the back against City, yeah? Yeah, they're the champions, yeah? You know what I mean? They're at the top, blood. Seeded bun, fam. But Burnley's that soggy bun from Burger King that gets stuck to the box, blood. Yeah? Go 4 at the back, fam. Do you know what I mean? Play your attacking players, fam. He's to blame as well, you know?
Of course.
I'm not saying that
in his last 5 games.
But at the same time, the reason these men are at the club is to do with these men upstairs, blood.
I get that, but your job...
And the reason why...
No, but listen what I'm saying. He knew that when he came, he took the job.
He's had a window, blood, and that window was 2 out of 10, blood. And I told you it was 2 out of 10.
Stop moaning and get on with the job.
I'll keep my mouth shut then, yeah?
No, I'm not on about you. You know what? I'm not even on about you. I understand why you're moaning. I'm saying, Conte, stop moaning. Get on with a job. You've got to get the best out of the players that you've got. Well, you take the plaudits when you beat Man City, but when you lose to Burnley now all of a sudden,
let me tell you this,
he's
and I'm
the
not
first
lying,
manager I've ever known who's trying to get himself sacked.
Wait, let me tell you this, and I'm not lying, yeah. I never watched the post-match Man City interview, yeah. But I have watched the majority of his interviews, innit, yeah? And even when we win, fam, he's saying that the level is not high. He's saying that we shouldn't have to be scoring last-minute goals. He's saying all of these things. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like, when we win, yeah? He's not me, blood. You know them ways?
Do you think
I'll put it out there. When we win, you get me, fam. Leicester, you get me? I papered over the cracks, yeah? I thought we were going to lose, yeah? I was celebrating because it was in the moment, fam. Do you know them way there, fam? But when you deep it, yeah? We should have lost that Leicester game too, fam. And imagine we did. I'm telling you, fam, it is disarray Charles, Robbie, fam. I can't see a future, fam. That is what it is, blood. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke, fam.
I love that. My brother sent me his thing the other day. He said that Tottenham are going to create history of being the first club to be sacked by their manager.
Sacked by their manager?
Sacked by their manager. So in other words, it's like Conte's trying to sack Tottenham. The way he's carrying on, you know what I mean?
All the time,
do you think he's going?
Conte's walked out. He's walked out a few times.
Do you think he's going to stay till the end of the season?
No, but Conte, that don't make sense because Conte's walked out at Inter.
Do you think he's going to stay till the end of the season?
Like, was that Laurie that said that joke?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell him that's a dead joke. Like,
it's not a dead joke. It's a good one.
It doesn't because he leaves. So Conte left Inter.
Do you think they're going to stay? Do you think he'll stay till the end of the season?
To the end of the season?
Yeah.
I think he'll stay until the opportunity arises. Yeah, like someone wants him. As soon as someone wants him, he's gone.
Games like the weekend, you got Leeds away. That's a big game for you now. After Arsenal's win.
That's in a fucking few hours, blood. That's in the morning.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We're getting the sideman fixtures that you, man,
surely you win that game.
That's what I'm saying.
Leeds.
Bro, there ain't no surely, blood.
Listen, Leeds at the moment, right?
Robbie,
I'll tell you what.
Peppered by Liverpool 8-0,
I said this on this show that Leeds
6-0.
could. I said this on the show, Leeds could get relegated, right? And trust me, Leeds now play 25 on 23 points. Burnley, by the way, what a win that was actually, because they're now on 20 points, played 23 games, right? If you beat Leeds, Burnley was to win at the weekend, they're starting to, I mean, at the bottom, Leeds, Everton, Newcastle.
An idiot, bro. Somehow with you, blood.
Newcastle, right? Brentford, all of them are in trouble, as well as Burnley, Watford and Norwich. It's a real dogfight down there, but surely you'll beat Leeds.
There ain't no surely, Robbie, blood. These men are so inconsistent. It's unbelievable, blood.
You're in 8th place now.
You know when the thing just go like this? Woo!
Because you're in 8th. You're in 8th place.
Get me, Viagra.
You need some Viagra because you're in 8th place. Played 24, 39 points. Wolves 7th place.
How many games have we lost out of interest?
How many games has Tottenham lost?
10?
Tottenham have lost 9 games.
9? Yep. Sounds about right. How many have we played?
24.
Okay.
1-12, drawn 3, lost 9.
Bro, you know how many games? Robbie, I remember the seasons when man was losing. I remember there was a game for seasons. We were only losing like maybe 8 games, 7 games, hella draws. Do you know what I mean? This is massive. Like, man's regressing, fam. You get me? Man's moonwalking, blood. Do you know them way there, fam? Like, it's unbelievable, blood. It is unbelievable, blood.
Yeah.
You get me, fam?
Just going back to that Arsenal, that was a big win for them because they're now on 45 points, a point off Man United, who are in 4th place, but got 2 games in hand. The other interesting thing about the Premier League this weekend is going to be, I know Liverpool are going to be in the Carabao Cup, we're going to touch on that, but Man City, they've got Everton away. Huge game for them now. Liverpool, after their 6-0 defeat of Leeds, are only 3 points. Remember a few weeks ago, everyone said the league was over.
Yeah.
They're only 3 points off
Yeah, I know, fam.
City. I mean, all of a sudden now, City from being like, got the slippers on, now they need to win that game, and Everton need to win that game as well, because Everton are steering relegation.
Yeah, Everton could get relegated, blood. You get me, fam. Obviously, I've been watching them. They brought in Delhi, Van der Beek and that. But come on, bruv. They brought in Frankfurt, fam, to steady the ship, blood. Do you know what I mean? Now you're going to bring in Big Frank to steady a ship, blood. It don't make no sense.
There's some big games this weekend, right? I'm going to put my feet up and watch some of these games here. Brentford versus...
because you got no choice, blood.
No, we've got no games.
Exactly.
But you know what? It's all good, because we won our game on Thursday, so we can chill. What's your game? Leeds versus Tottenham. Brentford versus Newcastle. That's another great game, right? Again, big relegation scrap. Whoever loses that, especially Brentford, they lose that, they are in serious trouble.
I didn't even know Brentford was in
Listen,
the relegation.
Brentford are on... They played 26 games. They got 24 points, yeah? Newcastle played 24 games, got 22 points. That means they've got like... What's that? Brentford 26 games. Newcastle got 2 games in hand over them. Okay. Burnley got 3 games in hand over them. They are getting drawn into this. Their form is horrible. They've lost like about 6 out of their last 7 games. Yeah,
I saw the toothless Burnley Brentford that turned up against you, man, blood. You know what I'm saying?
We make anybody look toothless.
Whatever.
So that's another massive game. That's another massive game. Crystal Palace versus Burnley. That's another massive one. Man United have got Watford. You'd expect them to win that. Yeah. But then all attentions turn to Sunday, the Carabao Cup Final. Liverpool versus Chelsea. Of course, we got 2 teams that beat us in the semis. Yeah, right?
Man, I'm telling you, we get me. We were closer than you, though, blood. We just lost.
What do you mean closer than you?
What do you mean, blood? We get me, fam.
Closer than you? You
get me? Chelsea stole it, fam.
You got battered over both legs.
Oh, swear down.
We drew the first game. You forget?
Oh, my bad. Forget. I thought it was the other season. I'm just
right. Anyway, whoever got battered, we didn't make it.
Yeah.
Them 2 made it. Who's going to win it?
Chelsea or Liverpool? Because it's a week off and no one has to rest their players, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not like, there's the next Premier League game for them will be the next week, innit?
Yeah.
So I reckon Liverpool will win, fam. If they actually play their strongest team, I reckon Liverpool will win.
Yeah, Liverpool are flying at the moment.
Yeah, man.
They've got a very strong
you
squad.
Get me? Lukaku with his 7 touches, blood, you know what I'm saying?
But then, having said that, during the week, Champions League, they won their game, Chelsea. And Chelsea are one of these teams, when it comes to a final, blood. Thomas Tuchel, the way he'll set the team up, they'll be hard to, It'd be interesting. I wonder if Lukaku will start that.
Huh? It'll be interesting to know how long Chelsea will have all this money, blood.
Ooh.
Yeah, Roman Abramovich, yeah? Say no more. You know them way there. It'll be interesting, fam.
That's you know what? I saw them talking...
Frank might have to be back playing for Chelsea soon, blood.
I saw apparently Labour MPs calling for Abramovich to be sanctioned, and also Usmanov, who's the sort of behind the scenes at Everton.
Oh,
so,
yeah?
Yeah, so those 2.
Oh, is him 2 big,
massive Russian billionaires behind the Chelsea and Everton.
Yeah.
That is going to be, that ain't even no joke. That's going to be interesting to see how that pans out.
You get me, fam? I'm telling you, these Chelsea players' contracts here, what million, 2 million a week, 2 million pesos a week?
Chelsea owe Abramovich apparently over £1 billion.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. If he was to recall all his money, it'd be over £1 billion.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh boy, you get me, fam? What would they have left? Do you know them way there? They won't even have the nets in Stamford Bridge. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Everything gone.
But this is a big game. I think because Chelsea and Liverpool don't really like each other, the fans. Liverpool, they'll be desperate to win this. So Klopp hasn't actually won a domestic trophy, has he?
Nah, he don't care about them.
No, I think he does on this one.
Oh, yeah?
He want to put that right. So
okay.
I think I'm going to go with you. I think Liverpool.
Yeah, I think Liverpool still. Chelsea, you know what I mean?
Yeah, don't forget we're going to be a watch along to that on Sunday. Sophie Rose is going to be in the building, right? So make sure you check that out. Looking forward to that. I'm going to be hosting that. And also, we hosted a great watch along last week. Did you do yours as well?
Yeah, of course I did,
Amir Khan Brook.
Yeah, fam, that was lit. You know what I mean? I told you, fam. I told you Amir Khan was going to get lit up with his chin, blood.
He got destroyed, though.
Yeah, he did. I told you, fam, he's a fraud, blood. You get me, fam? That the cheek, innit? The man had the cheek to do a Gillette advert, for facial hair. How you doing an advert for facial hair when you got no chin? It don't make no sense. Honestly, he's an idiot. He's actually
No, you know what? I think you're being a bit harsh.
No, bruv, that jab. Fam. My man had his guard up, a jab, and then my man did the Rolex sweep.
But after that...
You're a boxer. No one can't chat to me and be like, oh, yeah, because I do my job, innit, yeah? Yeah? You don't know what my job is, and I do it well, innit? Amir Khan's job is to be a boxer, fam. Do it well, blood. Yeah?
No, but you know what? He took some... In that fight, there was a couple of rounds where he took like some full-on...
His face looked like a bag of Skittles at the end of the fight.
He didn't go down. To be fair to him, he kept fighting, but Brook, well done to Brook, man. What a performance.
Nah, but bro, my man was wobble. That was his legs, man, I swear. I'm telling you, fam. You know what I mean, bro? Them legs were doing, I was doing the stanky leg. Doing the stanky leg. I was doing the stanky leg, blood.
Oh, man, you're harsh, man.
Nah, Special K, bruv. You get me? He made him change his gloves in the middle of the ring, blood.
I know.
He didn't take me purse. You know what I mean? He told us at the end of the fight, fam. They nearly made him change his gloves and that.
He tried everything.
The cushion. He wanted pillows in there, and he still got brutalized. That's why Amir Khan didn't get knocked out. It's because he made Kell Brook wear some pillow-fisted gloves, blood. It's the truth. I'm telling you.
And news this week that they signed that fight, Dylan White versus Fury.
Where's that going to be? Manchester?
They haven't decided on a venue yet. I think that'd be Wembley, man. It's got to be Wembley, innit?
I think Wembley. I
think they're talking Wembley or Cardiff.
Yeah, I ain't going to Cardiff.
That's got to be Wembley. That's going to be a huge fight.
Yeah, make it Wembley, fam. You get me? I'll roll up.
Looking forward to that fight. And looking forward to the games at the weekend. I'll have my feet up tomorrow. First game I'll be taking in will be Leeds versus Tottenham.
I'll watch that if I'm awake.
I think you'd win, man. You'd be awake. Yeah. You'll be doing a watch-along on that.
Nah, if I'm awake, I'll do a watch-along. You get me? Nah,
it's amazing how energy can just change like that.
I've had enough.
Oh, man, who'd be a Spurs fan, right? So anyway, we're looking forward to those games. Also, don't forget, as I said, on Sunday, Carabao Cup Final, we're going to be doing a watch-along here. And also, we've got a great preview coming out to that as well. Doyle went head-to-head with Lewis down at Wembley to see who is going to win that game. So make sure you check that out. But looking forward to it. Expressions, have yourself a great weekend, man.
Yeah, you too, lad.
Cheers. 14 years.
Sunday's going to be the definitive win. The definitive Klopp is better, Liverpool are better, Mo Salah is better.
Like my dad always said, those who don't hear must feel, and you lot must feel on Sunday.
We'll see, brother. I'm ready for this 4-5. I can't wait for my apology. Can't wait, lads.